I'm here with Gilbert Houngbo from the ILO, Deputy Director of the ILO. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you for having us.
What is the reason behind your involvement with this situation?
As you know, slavery is one of the major uh, problems that we are facing in nowadays, especially in ILO. Back to last summer, the ILO conference adopted a new protocol encouraging all country members to ratify it to end the slavery. We're talking about more than 20 million people around the world that are involved. That give you a sense of what is going on. And slavery has taken a new dimension, new form in a new global environment. So we need to adjust. We do have, obviously, the Convention 29 that was back to the 30s. So it was time also to update that convention, which all parties, all governments, and the social partners, namely the private sector as well as the union, have all decided to adopt that new protocol. So our involvement is really making sure that what we have witnessed today and this historical moment, the momentum is kept. So and hopefully leading all the government not only to take action by ratifying the protocol, but also taking action to implement it in the individual countries and the regions.
Do you think that the goal of eradicating modern slavery by 2020 is a realistic time frame, or do you think that that's overly optimistic?
No, I think it's a huge ambition. It's a very ambitious program. But if we all put our head together, if we all put our political will together, it's not out of reach. It's not out of reach.
And were you personally surprised at the fact that all these religious leaders were able to come together as one, setting aside their differences for this one day?
I'm not totally surprised. Obviously, we are very, 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 very happy to see that happen. That's very historical, and that also shows that all of us, as most of them said it, reiterated, all of us are son of Abraham, son of Adam and Eve. So there is a way. If there is a political will, there are always a way, and I will say not only political will, but also spiritual will, that we can come together and put our small differences aside and fight for the good causes.
Do you think it's significant that it's religious leaders taking the lead on this rather than business leaders?
To me, it's not a matter of who takes the lead. All of us have to be on the front line. Obviously, the religious leaders, they have a major opportunity by talking to each in their congregations and addressing their audience. That will already help us to reach. So I believe one of the speakers talked about 90%. So that gives you a chance of a sense of the potential by going through the leaders, the religious leaders. But that does not take away or should not take away the importance of the political leadership around the globe to also do their part by adopting the laws, by changing, by increasing the inspections, and so forth. One thing is to push for it. Another thing is to make it happen. And to make it happen, we need to make sure that at each country level, not only the new protocol is ratified, but we also have to make sure that whatever the law needs to be adjusted, it is, and the inspections are adopted, are trained, and to make sure that we need to fight for the prevention. And when it is happen, to make sure that there is a prosecution and the victims also have access to remedies, including compensation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.